What's up, everyone? It's Gabby Trades here, and welcome back to the channel. Crypto is rebounding, and my trading course is finally live, you guys. What a great way to start the week. But before we continue with today's live stream, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, welcome, and hit the small bell notification so you never miss a live breakdown here with me. Who's in the chat box? We have Richard. Oh, we have a new person. Hello, Ricardus. Sorry, Trevor. Yes, Diamond Ice and Mark Bass, Stanimir. I saw as well. You guys, so nice to see you. So nice to see you. I'm so glad that I finally did the course for you guys. It's out there. You can get it. We're going to talk about it in a second. Very excited. Yes, Monkey Van, finally. I know. Again, I apologize. See, when I sat down, by the way, we had one of our members, yes, Leverage Larry, basically, he sent me a huge essay on why I should release the course. I think it was like 1,000-word essay or something. And I was like, okay, that is it. I'm going to sit down and finish it. Good morning. Yeah, that was amidst like doing so many other things this weekend, which was absolutely crazy. Let me know how the music is, by the way, on the background for you guys, because last time it was way too, restart the chat box. It was way too low. So now it's kind of, I think it's fine, right? We have music on the background. It's nice. Everything's good. We're going to jump straight into it, talking about the sentiment a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it is so funny. I'm telling you, like, he literally sent me 1,000-word essay. I think probably even more. I didn't count the words, but I was like, okay, we actually have to take this seriously because people actually want to see that course. So here it is for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. All right. So first of all, we're going to see what is the current sentiment between the bulls and the bears. So basically, we have here AAII members. And how are they feeling about the stock? So basically, they're showing that the bulls fell to 33.7%. They were way higher before that. So now the bulls are down, and bears jumped to 48.1%. That's quite a bit of a jump, to be honest. And then when we're looking at the fear and greed index, we are in fear, closer to extreme fear, even than to neutral. So of course, why does this matter? Well, when investors get fearful, you guys, they hedge more, and they also buy fewer dips. So they're not that inclined to buy the dip that much. The thing about this is that this can keep volatility elevated, and it's going to make the rallies fragile until a moment where the positioning completely resets. Does that make sense? This is why we need to be aware of what is happening within the fear and greed index, and what is the overall sentiment. Okay, because for us, it's very important to confirm right now whether this is the bottom, especially for crypto, right? In terms of volatility, we're hovering now. We kind of jumped pretty much. So on Friday, 17th of October, VIX spiked up to like 29 intraday, then closed back at 20.8, which is, you guys, a very sharp swing. So day over day, this is very, very sharp swing. That's a fall of like 18%. Now, this is important because when VIX drops like that, come after what we had, panic spikes. They were literally panic spikes. So short term, of course, that is going to relieve pressure, right? Of course, that is going to relieve the pressure. But VIX below 20, you guys know, we marked this area months ago, right? Months ago. Anything below this area on the VIX is very, very dangerous, right? Because we can get you know, any macro uncertainty can really pressure it, and swings can return so quickly. So positioning size and stops in this current momentum are definitely super important. Okay. So FFS says U.S. air traffic control staffing issues cause more flight delays. So basically, what do we have? What are we having? Still, we have the government shutdown. I think we're into 20th day of the government shutdown right now, and we're getting real world frictions because of that. So we started on the 1st of October. We're still ongoing. So basically, the FFA has staff constraints. They're having staff constraints. In fact, they're pretty much worsening. They're getting flight delays. And of course, on top of that, we're having our economic data also delayed, right? We have the CPI that we're supposed to get here on the 24th. It's due on the 24th. Is it going to come out? I cannot tell you. Most importantly, we also have flash PMI, which is going to be, again, a very, very important gauge on what's the current economic condition. So yeah, are we going to get these data this week? Very important, because if we don't, right, if the shutdown drags on, that can really trim on the GDP. It can really put a dent into the risk appetite out there, and it can really make the rates, even if you're trading forex, it can become really, really choppy. So it's important to note that. Crude oil has been on a significant drop to the downside. So basically you have VTI, WTI down to $57. You have Brent down extensively today. So that's a multi-week decline in the midst of all the US-China trade tensions and supply concerns at the moment. Now, we have seen the CPI report and how the oil really matters to what happens to the CPI report. So overall, when we have cheaper oil, remember that is going to reduce the headline inflation. So it means that it's going to be good for bonds, it's going to be good for long duration tech, but overall the persistent weakness can show us more, it can give us more signals. That is going to show that there is a softer global demand, so not that much demand, which can eventually pressure energy stocks and, most importantly, cyclicals as well. Okay. What else do we have? So we said we have the CPI coming in, PMI. Let's see if we're going to get that. I'm not very positive on that. But most importantly, what we have as well, we're in earnings season. Don't forget that. We're still in earnings season. So what are we expecting here? We have a big one, Netflix, IBM on Wednesday, Intel Thursday. So lots of important. Tesla, I think, is also reporting as well. So Tesla is going to give their earnings on Wednesday, Wednesday, sorry, on Wednesday as well. So this earning weeks is going to be very, very important. I don't know if we're going to get the CPI, but the earnings is one thing that we're going to get for sure. So because the big earnings are so important, they can push the whole market up or down, especially now that we don't have any other news, right? But sorry, imagine we get the CPI as well. So that is, of course, going to influence what's going to happen to the interest rate cuts and the Fed. So yeah, and that can obviously move the dollar and the treasury yields. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if we're going to get CPI. But of course, all of these moves, if they occur due to the CPI, of course, that's going to have a ripple effect into the stocks and even more crypto, right? Martian Earthling, still the end of the year. I'm very positive. No worries. Me too, to be fair. I'm very positive. You guys know what I think about, the last quarter of this year. I'm very positive that crypto is going to do well. I don't know about alts, and I've been telling you guys, I don't know about alts. This time around, it might not be, that great. Okay. So very, very careful over here. All right, so let's see what happened to Bitcoin and what is the current situation. All right, so first of all, if we zoom out a little bit, let's zoom out a little bit and see where did we want to trade above, right? Where did we want to trade above? Well, Trump's inauguration day, everything is about Trump, right? 20th of, January over here. Trump inauguration day, as you can see, very massively real level. Okay, real level over here. You can see a level of support, massive SR flip zone. So at the very least, we want to be trading above this level, right? This is like the very, very least that we can get out of this market right now as some sort of confirmation, right? Last week, what did we say? It was very important for price to continue down, so then we can open Monday within the range below 115k Bitcoin. That's important because that was going to give us even more bullish bias, okay? Now, the thing about this is the retests of the wicks are semi-holding right now, semi-holding, not entirely, because we had this body close below down here on Friday, but we had a very quick recovery after that. So let's cut it some slack, okay? On a weekly time frame, we can say that it's been confirmed because essentially these wicks are from the weekly time frame. So let's go ahead and say that this happened and the wicks are respected here on the weekly time frame. Now, today is Monday, so you guys know we need to wait for Monday to play out as per usual. And again, if you want to learn all of the things I use to trade, right? The majority of things I use to trade, you guys, again, I have made the course. I worked this weekend and I finished it off finally, after you guys been begging me for so long. So it's finally here. And if you were on the wait list, the hell is that? If you were on the wait list, you have 40% off. Here's the link. Range Model Theory course. Once you click on the link, you're gonna get an explanation of what everything is. The price point is $350 and you have 40% off if you are on the wait list right now, which means you're gonna get it for around $200 plus something. Okay, so very important. There's an explanation of everything you're gonna get. Plus, we're gonna do also Discord calls for Discord calls for you guys to make sure that you understand the entire concept and all the theories combined together. So now that that's live, I highly suggest you guys go and purchase the course, right? So then you understand everything I talk about. All right, cool. So happy days. We're trading below 115. I think the link has an error. Does it? Okay, hold on. Let's check together. Let's check together. Yeah, very possible. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna send you the link in the chat box. I honestly don't know what's going on. I just added it like this morning, so it might not be working, but anyway, this is the link and I will update the link in the description box. Should I do it now with you guys? No, I can't do it right now, or maybe I can if I go edit video. Let's have a look. Let's do it together. It should be fine. Like, I don't know why wouldn't it be fine? Like, it's literally the same link. Let's try and save it and see if it's gonna work for you guys. But anyway, let me know. There is an internal server error on WAP. Okay, fine. Well, anyway, you can find the link also on Discord. So again, like, I highly encourage you guys, come join Discord. It's a free Discord that you can join down here. You can claim your VIP role as well super easily. The link should work for Discord. It's always been working, so should be fine. This is the link down here, and you can claim your VIP role super easily, and you can find the course link as well. And also, if you come on my Gabby Trades profile, there is a link 3 a thingy that you can press on, and you can find all the links there. Okay. Yeah, everything's down. I don't understand what's happening. Fuck's sakes. Anyway, oops. So the thing is, all right, today, what am I expecting? So I need to see Monday finishing, you know, at the end of the day. I want to open the week and find out what the hell is going on. So ideally, I don't want for Bitcoin to trade above 115k today, because if we trade above 115k, I will be a little bit more inclined to take shorts this week in comparison to longs. But again, even if we trade above 115, there is going to be our first semi-bullish confirmation that this double bottom here might be real. Okay, that this double bottom here might be real. That's going to be literally the first time this is going to be confirmed. So even though if we close today above 150, I'll be inclined to take sells. That is going to be in levels of interest for potential long continuation, right? For potential long continuation. So in case that happens, let's talk about the scenarios, right? In case today we trade above and we open true week open above 115K, I would be expecting to re-enter somewhere around 110K for Bitcoin again, and I'll probably take profits on the longs that I'm currently in. What am I in, you guys? What am I in? Let's have a look. Down here, I have several long positions open that are working quite nicely right now. So that's good. Copy image. Very low lev, obviously, into... No. Is anything gonna work today? Like, honestly, is anything gonna work today? Copy image. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, very low lev on Bitcoin. That's what I am at because I need more confirmation, and I'm planning to take profits if it doesn't work out today. If it doesn't work out today as I'm planning it to work out. Make sure to hit and smash that like button, obliterate whatever you want to do, but the likes need to come in, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's scenario one, right? We said that this is scenario one, then I'm going to be looking to buy around 110K if we close today above 115. All right, now scenario number two, we're kind of hovering today in this range, right? In this range that is very, very insecure because, like we said, this is a real level, right? Trump inauguration day. It's not a joking level that I just come up with. It's a real trading resistance on Bitcoin. Okay, so we might not break it. We might not break it, which is going to even further confirm my bullish bias. So then I'll be again more inclined to take buys, but then with a little bit more strength, hopefully. So yeah, I do want for Bitcoin to kind of not trade too much today so I can have even stronger bullish bias. What's up, Moria Devil? Hello, everyone. You guys are so welcome to be here. If we have any new users, you guys make sure to come in the description box, join Discord. We have some great traders. Wizard of Out, absolutely amazing. We have Joe, we have Dodgy, we have Mr. Vane, absolutely amazing trader. So you guys make sure to come here. The link is down here. You can claim your VIP role super easily. Instructions are on Discord once you enter. Everything is down in the United States. Yeah, honestly, it's so bad. Like, I couldn't even open my AIs today. All right, cool. Ethereum. All right, Ethereum looks a little bit better for me. This is in combination with like other confluences that I have from the top to bottom. The extension for me is quite enough. This bottom down here for me, it's quite enough on Ethereum. I'm not looking for any further lows created here, but again, for that we need to regain the strength. Ethereum is at a very serious level right now. I don't know if I open weekly, is it going to be easier for you to see these levels, right? I mean, highs from, these are resistance points from 2021 on Ethereum, right? We had it once, 2021, twice 2021, and 2024. We kept retesting these levels and we kept failing them. That's the reality, right, on Ethereum. So right now, we definitely, but most definitely want to come above this weekly level at, what are we looking at? 4,100, right? In fact, let's mark it, okay, because that's very important level. So we're going to mark it over here and call it VS, SR flip, whatever, that's how I call it. So very important level, $4,098. We need to trade above that because until we do that, we're still in murky waters, and the confirmation technically is not still gonna be there for quite a long time, right? The confirmation on ETH that everything is well and good is when price trades above 4,500, and that is quite a bit of a price range, okay? So, and this is what usually market makers do, right? When they want to reverse price, they technically make it virtually impossible for the average retail trader to enter on leverage. All right. So this is pretty much what we're seeing right now, which to me is actually not a bad thing. Right? It shouldn't be a bad thing for us because we have the tools to participate in this market on the right side. Okay. This is for ETH. I wanted to hold Solana. It's not entirely impressing me right now. It's not entirely impressing me. Again, at a very key levels over here, I'm gonna need way more support, right? I need for this price to close above some real levels, right? At least here, at least like $200, right? The most recent SR flip resistance, at least above $200 for me to regain more strength. Because if we lose 184 here, like literally lose it nastily with big bearish candles, there is nothing stopping Solana. It's going to be a free fall, you guys, down to this support area at 162, right? So unless we start doing something very, very fast with the market, Solana is just going to be like in a straight free fall to 162 because there is nothing really to support it. Okay. Doge. You guys, let me know also any altcoins, because since we finished with the majors here, what do you want to look at besides Doge? XRP, again, not impressed yet, at least very, very weak. Honestly, at this sort of stage, if it doesn't do something as fast as possible, there is quite a bit of potential for price to drop down and retest like at least 1.9, right, or $2 down here. The 0.5 of the range could be retested once again at 1.97, right? So this is very, very real level here. You guys should have it on your charts. This is range model theory, 1.9735. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get lucky enough to get that entry once again on XRP. I frankly don't think, like, that's my feeling, but technically absolutely nothing is proving right now that we might not get this level. Okay, nothing is a proof of that right at the moment. You have consecutive lower lows. Okay, consecutive lower lows. You have a break of structure, you have a confirmation of that level as a, as a short. So essentially, technically, besides that you're at a buy zone that was massively violated, you have nothing else. So yeah, if we're lucky, we might get another retest at the $2, which is the 0.5 of the price range, right? Until then, we're just waiting for confirmation that bulls are taking back control, and that is going to take some time, you guys, right? That is going to take, the very least, step number 1 is going to be trade above 2.6, right? With body close on a daily. That's going to be step number 1. Step number 2, trade above 2.83, okay? Doge, yeah, okay, cool. We had several requests for Doge. So yeah, for Doge, we had our level, by the way, that we were, praying for price to come back to, because we weren't sure, and that was this alarm that we have set here for 0.17976. It's nice to see that the area is trying to hold. Okay, it's nice to see, but again, Doge fell into ultimate levels of support that I never imagined are going to come back. at least for this bull run. I didn't imagine this is going to happen. So now essentially, as you can see over here, we had a buy zone, we had an order block. What has happened? Well, same thing, just like with XRP, right? You trade through it, you confirm it as a breaker block. So it's essentially a continuation short at the moment. There is no confirmation that we're doing something, right? Literally nothing. At the very least, you need to reclaim $2.2 on Doge. Okay, so I understand why the bulls are very, very careful right now, because you have to be, like, you literally have no other way. If you start buying right now, you're literally missing the whole point, right? You're missing the whole point, because if we were not in a bull market and I see this structure such as this one over here, I'll be taking shorts, right? I will not be looking to take longs. So there needs to be more confirmation of bulls regaining their power, so I can be more convinced on the altcoins particularly. Okay. And so yeah, that was the first shout over here that Anna is a sell. Again, same thing, confirmation shorts, continuation, reconfirmation, just horrible. Absolutely horrific. Now, the good thing about Anna is you're closing above levels, but is that confirmation? You have zero confirmation at this point. Your only confirmation is gonna come when Anna starts trading above $5.78 with daily closes. Before that, we're literally Alex, I'm starting to like Mondays. Yeah. I know, mate. Yeah, Mondays are good. So yeah, 0.5783, this is the level that you need to reclaim. Before that, you're in a real resistance area right now, real zone. So you know, SR flip used to be support, now might be a resistance. You just literally wicked into that area right now. So it might be a reversal from here. And then not only are you going to clear all this mini buys over here, but you have a potentiality to retest further levels down, right? I don't want to call it, but it's dangerous. Let's have a look. Potentially, yeah, okay, maybe some support at around 0.34, 0.33 potential. But if we fail, it's going to be a straight way down to 0.25 again. So yeah, we just have to reclaim levels. Before that, it's pretty much gambling, right? Check-in board. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to all the people that are new here. Again, like I said, the course is live. Go and get the course. Hopefully the link works. I don't know. Let's try their link again. My trading course that I developed for you guys. For me, the link works. So if you go ahead and click on the link, you should be able to get it, and you should be able to get the 40% discount as well. What is DGB? The hell is that? Oh my god, my god, my god, my god. All right, actually not bad. Bearish chart. Oh my god, this actually looks really good. Yeah, DGB, I think we looked at that. Did we look at that once? Did you buy it? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad, at least at the very least, right? You could potentially come for 300% gain, which is not bad. I'm gonna take that. Why not? So again, no confirmation whatsoever. You're probably looking at 0.0860. Body close above that on a weekly time frame is going to give you a little bit more confirmation, right, above this level. A little bit more confirmation that price is probably done with this move down. Until then, you are highly likely to retest the 0.0514. So That's not bad for reaccumulation down here in these levels. Cyber attack incoming on news. What's happening, you guys? What is happening this Monday to all of us? Near Cyrep. Yeah, sure, we'll look at Cyrep. Hold on. Why Muhammad? So you can go and post it on your ex Twitter account. I'm kidding. But he is working for my competitor, so anyway, okay, cool. So we have 2.2115. Okay, that's support for near. Have we confirmed anything? Absolutely nothing. Near needs to come and trade above $3 for me to start being interested in any way in this asset for now. Until then, maybe 1.8 again, maybe even further down. Honestly, like, I have no idea. I have no freaking idea how bad this can get. I don't care, frankly, because I'm nicely out. And I'm just waiting for my moment for reaccumulation. Okay. Short term, we're going down. Yeah, absolutely. US tried to CA China. Now we're doing the same. Now they are doing the same to the US, but successful. Oh my god. Yeah, they've been quite successful in doing that with their spies and everything for quite a while. Like, I watched a YouTube over the weekend on it. Actually, they had intelligence that went and stole information on, like, you know, the jets, like the fighter jets in the US, and they saved themselves like 50 years of development in China. Kind of crazy. And they actually went and they took 2 people hostages from Canada that were just living, that just happened to be there. They had a family business, but they needed some leverage, so they had to take them, you know, which was crazy. Anyway, near. Yeah, again, what did we say? On a daily time frame, I mean, at least, yeah, $3 on a daily time frame, 12 hourly, absolutely the same. So anything above $3 is fine. Anything below $3 is not a confirmation. At the very least, you want to be trading above 2.5, which you're not doing at the moment, so no. Amazon will have its worst day in history. Its worst day history tomorrow. What do you mean? Amazon has been performing very badly. It's been very, very bad for Amazon, to be fair. So not impressive at all. If you're looking on a weekly time frame, it just looks horrible. It looks horrible. Yeah, and I mean, from the beginning of the year, you're pretty much flat. Not only that, but like from last year in November, like for a whole year, Amazon's been flat. Yeah. So on a weekly time frame, you're looking very terrible on Amazon, right? But this would be, I think, a nice reaccumulation area. Potentially Tesla did good. Tesla did good and is continuing to perform quite well. So yeah, take profits at around $500 on that, $490. That was a very good catch. Yeah, so quite happy with that. Gold wicked on a weekly. We had a daily close that was negative, and then we're just continuing the grind up, really. Like there is nothing pretty much. Yeah, maybe on the 4-hour time frame you have a little bit of a short confirmation, but that's it. 12 hourly, nothing. Let's look at silver. Yeah, no, I think this is definitely a buy a buy zone in this area. I mean, where would they keep going? Amazon can just always keep growing. This is not how any market works. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, mate, I agree. Yeah, they haven't been doing very, very well. Same with Microsoft, really, like, you know, a bit of a flatness happening after, you know, a massive extension over here up to like 555, and then just nothing burger after that. Very disappointing. But not really though, it still had a good run. Interesting fact about silver, there will be less demand as China is developing solar panels that need much less of it in order to perform. Probably. I mean, I don't know much about it. I haven't read much about it on anything, to be fair. Oh, look at that. Copper is nicely rebounding. Let's have a look. Yeah, copper is not really the one I'm interested in. Platinum is interesting right now, definitely. Definitely interesting. This would be a nice area actually to get back in the market for buys on platinum, I feel. Palladium, the short was generational. Whoever caught that short, very, very good. And again, coming into a buy zone area. So I'll be looking into that. Solar panels include currently 20 grams of silver. Okay, right. I get it. Oh, well. I mean, we can look at silver. Our monthly target is pretty much reached. So yeah, from here on is a case of like seeing how further this is, you know, possible for an extension. I have to do the technicals on that for potential further extension, but not much more, right? I don't think we're gonna get a pullback sooner than later, I feel, on this. But not now. Now it's still in a buy zone, right? So you're still continuing to buy. You need a very, very substantial move to the downside that can potentially confirm that we are changing directions here. So, but not for a while. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wiz is giving his gems here, so he's looking at zinc. Let's look at ETH BTC real quick, you guys. Actually, I forgot because I also haven't looked at the charts besides for doing the course on the weekend, but let's look at ETH BTC. Not a bad recovery so far, to be honest, even though technicals on ETH BTC don't work that well, but it's not looking that terrible. Okay, it's not looking that terrible on the daily, right? On the weekly, it's gonna need a little bit more, but daily is looking fine. So yeah, that would be a nice recovery if that happens. The totals. We had our second retest here that we were hoping for. At the 951, rebounded from it just like we were wanting to. But again, it's nice. They're holding levels, right? They're holding levels, but we're gonna need a little bit more. We're gonna need definitely a little bit more than that. Yeah, because if we don't, then again it's gonna be a straight drop back down again. But yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna trade today, to be honest, you guys. Actually, I'm pretty bored because I've been working on the course all weekend, and I just kind of like wanna chill a little bit. Plus, it's Monday. I'm already in long positions. The best I can do is potentially trim a little bit of profit here, which I didn't do. Let's see what's happening to my ETH long. It was up like 200%. What am I on now? See, 156. I was just planning to trim like before the stream, but I didn't, because I just wanted to prepare the stream because I was late anyway. But my profits are dropping here, so that's annoying. That's very annoying. But it was at a very real zone, right? At a very real resistance. So we can't deny what we're seeing, basically. But yeah, like I said, this is what we're waiting for today. Just a quick recap. All right, we're waiting for, by the way, make sure to like this video. I don't know how many likes we have. Actually, let's check that, because we had over 60 people here, I assume. So we have 56. Okay, we need 9 more likes. 9 more people are responsible for not hitting the like button, and that is so annoying. So you guys hit it, okay? If you haven't, I don't know, but karma is coming. Dottie's late. No, we're just gonna Dottie, wait, mate, for you. We're gonna do the recap anyway. We were planning to. Man, I got addicted to these decaf coffees. Okay, so today, right, on Bitcoin, ideally we don't want for price to come up until anything above 115k. We want it to sit nicely in between these range. We want it to sit nicely over here. Maybe trade a little bit, right? And then tomorrow we want on a retest of maybe the 110k to continue buying, right, tomorrow morning. Otherwise, if we trade above, I'd be more inclined to be taking sells, okay, to be taking sells. Potentially buys again at the 110k if we're very strong. If not, probably continuation down, because the sells are going to be the bias in that case. Does that make sense? But anyway, everything has reached levels. Honestly, you guys, I'm not gonna I'm not imagining stuff. We have from top to bottom extended enough, right? More than enough. We don't need to drop anymore. Remember the weekly time frame. What did we say a month ago? What did we say before the drop? What did we say? Ethereum here. If Ethereum drops, retest of the 3,500, we don't mind. We don't mind this retest. But any body closes below is what's going to trigger massive sell-offs. And that is not the case. So I maintain my bullish bias, and that's it. Silver rebuy areas for sure. We can look at that. We can look at that. We need to go on a lower time frame. So yeah, currently you are in a buy zone. That's very clear. Currently you're in a buy zone, right? Currently you are in a buy zone. I need to see though. Here, zoom in a little bit. Is that like a very nasty double top, or no? We have the high here. Okay, cool. Okay, so that bullish candle made the highest high on gold. So yeah, 12-hour time frame. I think within this block here, within this block, pretty much the buys are safe. Where are they safe until? Probably up until here max, and then maybe continuation down if this is true on the 4-hour time frame. right? To retest the weekly level down here. I'll be probably looking for something like that, to be fair, in case we have some sort of continuation after this massive bearish engulfing here on the 12 hourly. So yeah, something like that. And if we're too strong, we're probably not gonna hold it. But yeah, definitely a buy region. Definitely a buy region. Nicely V-shape recover. Nice tap into it. Continuation. So yeah, if you're looking to re-enter, I'll probably wait for this area to be retested, and then wait for price to come and retest around $51.7, and then I'll probably looking to continuing buying over here. I think so. At that area, stop loss needs to be a little bit bigger here, but Chainlink sitting tomorrow with the biggest powerful institution on earthquakes. I just bought some big spot bag. Mr. Vane here with the alpha. You're welcome. You're welcome, Dottie. But yeah, look for resistance at this area, like 53. You can see it on the 30 minutes, and that's it. But around 53, definitely some resistance. Chainlink, definitely one that we've been eyeing. I don't know, it's not my favorite, but it might turn my favorite. So are we buying some spot bags here on chain? I might do that. I like the way it trades today. I like it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need way more confirmation than that. But for a current move, I don't mind it, to be honest. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. So I might even jump on some spot for that, to be fair. But again, any fails, retesting $15, retesting $12.5 even possible on the table, if that happens. But I think it's quite strong, so probably a good area to reaccumulate. But yeah, just like all the other outs, even on a 1 hour time frame, it just looks horrible. It looks like we just might get scammed one more time nastily. Freedom also believes in Chainlink. Yeah, I'm not a big Chainlink believer, but actually, I don't think I believe in anything, to be fair. But besides God, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's not bad. It's just very risky, right? Like if you're coming on leverage here, you're just risking too much in my opinion, right? Even within this small range, you still want to close above $20 to get some sort of confirmation, and not to mention the the bigger range. The bigger range, then you're looking at the weekly support at $22. But if we're getting some alpha here that they're having meetings tomorrow, maybe that's going to push price up to a levels that are tradable. But for now, yeah, maybe it's a spot game. I'm open to that for sure. Richie Rich, should it go to 103k if 110 doesn't hold? It's always been on the table, to be fair, unfortunately, because this is our first 12 hour 102,500. Like, I wouldn't say but 102,600 is definitely one area to watch for a retest. For now, we're holding this very important fair value. Oops, what did I do? This very important fair value over here has been retested and has been held once again. So that's key. That's key. But if we lose that, the first level I'm going to look at is 102.6. I'm not here to tell you I know what's going to happen. I have no idea, right? I just go with my daily bias, my weekly bias, and trade like that. Whatever the technicals are giving. In terms of what price is going to do, I don't know. I'm not a market maker, okay? But yeah, very strong fair value gap for sure. Massive level. And then if we lose 102.5, honestly, like 100.3 is going to be the next one. Tomorrow, Public Payments Innovation Center hosted by Fed, BlackRock, Coinbase, Stripe, Circle, but among all crypto projects, Link is going to attend. That's the info on Link. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Mr. Vane is saying that, yeah, they're sitting together. So let's see if they're sitting with BlackRock. Maybe there is something. For sure, I think, honestly, like the chart doesn't look that bad. So I'll be looking at Link, definitely. Maybe I'll get some spot. Malina Bomba, are you streaming on Twitch also, Gabby Trades? I have a Twitch account. I streamed on Twitch, but like my system failed for some reason. My internet provider is just weird. I changed my Wi-Fi. I made it like really, really expensive Wi-Fi, or like the best Wi-Fi apparently that was available, so I can stream on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time, but it didn't work still because of some server issues, whatever. So I think if I want to stream on Twitch, I have to do it in a separate time frame, but I already stream 6 times a week, so it's a lot of work to prepare these streams. Like, it's not easy. Okay, it's not funsies always. It's work. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of my time. So yeah, I don't know. If I go on Twitch, I just have to hang out on Twitch for like hours, I think. But I do have a Twitch account. So you guys, again, make sure to smash the like button. Go and get the trading course. You cried for it for months. Gabby, do the trading course. I did it. Okay. You applied for the wait list, so you have 40% off from the price point, and that's going to be for a limited amount of time. So make sure to go ahead and, you know, apply your discount. It's 40%. Okay. And learn these concepts. They're going to help you a lot in your trading. I don't care how good you are. You know, Refera is here. Hello. Raf is gonna watch back. All right, cool, gang. Cool. What else can we talk about? I don't know. Should we check X? I haven't been on X for a little bit, actually. Is anything like interesting happening at all? Insider Bitcoin whale returns. Oh man, what is this guy doing? Who is that? Baron Trump or whatever? Yeah, 98.9% of rate cuts. To friendship, love, prosperity, happy Diwali. CZ is being Indian right now. Yeah, can you believe that this guy is worth now $150 million at like 19 years old? He's trying to be Trump though, isn't he? Like, he's like even trying to give the small like the Trump smile, like the sideways smile is so funny. Oh my god, it's so funny. Yeah, shorting big time. Oh wow, look at that. Is that even real? But yeah, mostly if I open my X, I have like animals on my Twitter, you guys. Honestly, like, I don't even have that much for trading and stuff. So but yeah, it was kind of crazy how just Trump showed up and is like, yeah, everything's okay with China, and the market just rebounded. King Tony, thank you, Gabby. Yes, man, you're absolutely welcome. You're so welcome. You know, I worked my ass off this weekend to be able to provide you guys with the course this week. So yeah, enjoy it, you guys. I'm sure you're gonna learn a lot, and yeah, I hope it helps you. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about today. So, all right, cool. We're gonna call it a day, you guys. Again, join Discord if you haven't, right? The link for Discord is down here in the description box. Welcome. You can claim your VIP role super easily, you guys. And that's it. Will the course work during the bear market? Of course. Okay. Of course. All right, you guys, I will see you in the next one. I think that's enough for today. We did like almost an hour. And there wasn't even that much to say anyway, so. And I think I'm gonna work out today, by the way. I'm back on the working out wheel. Thank you guys. Really appreciate you being here. So I will see you guys in the next one. Jorge, probably full body mate. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna be working out. I'm gonna take it easy, to be fair, because if I haven't been working out for a little bit, I'll probably like hurt a lot, which I don't want to do. So